Well, the Chargers here, AJ, visiting the Washington football team. This one has moved back and forth a little bit. Washington opened as 1.5-point dogs, then moved to a 1-point favorite as a couple weeks ago. Now it's LA who is favored by just 1 point, so essentially pick them here. Bottom line, it's a close one, but is 1 point too high or too low?
I think it's about right. I mean, honestly, I'd be looking more money line overall in this one, just to, take any kind of that uncertainty out of there. But, Justin Herbert put together a really solid season last year, 31 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I haven't seen any indication that he can't do that again. On the other side of the ball, obviously, Washington, it's going to depend on which version. Do you get just regular old Fitzpatrick, or are you getting Fitzmagic, right? Can Antonio Gibson take on a larger share of the rushing game and see more opportunities here and increase his yardage? Obviously, he's not going to do much on third downs. They kind of have that role already assigned elsewhere. So I have question marks for Washington, a little more certainty with the Chargers. And so from that standpoint, I think it's in the right spot to have LA favored. But I would just avoid the spread on this one and just go Chargers on the money line.
Geoff, which side do you fall on here?
I think this one is way too low. I think the Washington football team's getting a little bit disrespected here. It's the top 3 defense from last year. Ron Rivera took this team. They were 6-3 against the spread at home. And now he's going up against a rookie head coach week 1. I know it's week 1 and like the fatigue factors and thing, but this is a team that's going to be flying coast to coast for his rookie head coach's week 1 appearance. I like Justin Herbert too. I like the Chargers, but Washington's a buzzsaw on defense. They've got Gibson. Regardless of what you think about Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's an upgrade over what they had at quarterback last year. He really is. I think Washington deserves to be the favorite, and I think they should be close to a 3-point favorite. So this is, to me, the biggest discrepancy that we've talked about so far.
Pierce, do you believe Washington's being disrespected here?
I do. I'm on the exact same page here as Geoff. You've got a top 30, third best DVOA last year with Washington, and they've added players. You've got a defensive guru at head coach, and I'm a sucker for Fitzmagic. We know that Scary Terry is good. I think Curtis Samuel is an underrated receiver, and we're going to see him become a better receiver now that he has more of a focus and a decent system around him. Antonio Gibson should have a breakout this year. I like Washington on both sides of the ball. I know that the Chargers are good, but hey, you get the West Coast traveling to the East Coast. Maybe that's a little bit of an advantage as well. But I'm with Geoff. Washington should be favored in this game.